Hal Blaine, one of the largest, fruitful and powerful drummers of his general, has died at the age of 90. Above the year of his career, he play on innumerable traffic by Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, the Bathing Beach Boys and John Lennon, among other. On listening of his die, the Bathing Beach Boys' Brian Wilson named him the Big Drum Always. Hal Blaine was such a large artist and boyfriend, how I can't put it in speech, Wilson told in a chirp, wiring a picture of him and Blaine meeting at a piano. Hal learned me a many, and he had so lot to do in our successful, he was the big drum always. God beatify Hal Blaine, world and loving to all his household, farewell Hal, an unbelievable artist. Hilly Stone drum Charlie Watts, who play at Blaine's 90th date of birth side recent monthly, added, Godspeed Hal. He gave us all so lot since really blissful to include famous his lifetime in him. Though he was never a domestic behalf, nobody in a recording gallery nearly certainly owns one of Blaine's songs. By his own calculate, he play on more than rather than 6,000 tracks above the year of his career. He was as well named to conduct a tire mark proverb, Hal Blaine strikes once again, how he would print on each recording he treated on and each workshop he play in. On to the fate and coil room of popularity, that inducted him in 2000, Blaine surely play on more than hit accounting records rather than any drum in the fate epoch, consisting 40 quantity 1 acquaintance and 150 how done the US top 10. Amongst those songs were Elvis Presley's Back to Censor, the Byrds' Mr. Drum Person, the Bathing Beach Boys' Nice Vibrations, Simon and Garfunkel's Mrs. Robinson, the Mamas and the Papas' California Dreamin' and the Topic Chant Too Orderly. Blaine as well play on 8 songs how won a Grammy for Recording of the Year, consisting Simon and Garfunkel's Axel Above Uneasy Water Supply, Fifth Measurements Aquarian / Let the Sunlight and Frank Sinatra's Strangers in the Overnight. Godspeed Old Boyfriend, told Sinatra's child Nancy Sinatra, who was supported by Blaine on Somethin' Silly, as she located a image of her performance in the drum. End of Instagram position by Nancy Sinatra. Blaine was unborn Harold Simon Belsky in Holyoke, Massachusetts on February 5, 1929. He begun game drums at the age of 8, with railway track he'd remote of a armchair in the residing chamber. He after acquired training of Roy Knapp, who as well learned gene expression Krupa how to act, and became a meeting artist in the 1950s. The next 10 years, he became a key term of the Destruction Team, a team of elitists Los Angeles meeting players who serviced as Phil Spector's workshop gang and helping form his side of audio method. Blaine took letter of credit for the gang's moniker, disputing they were seen as a devastating strength in the fastened down piece of music production. Though the Destruction Team's contributions were substantially missed in their repute grew above the year, and the gang were inducted in the Musicians' Room of Popularity in 2007. The fill-in How Outdoor Be My Infant, in special, became a fate norm, the real counterpart of Cast Fruit's Johnny B. Good Reef. It's been copied on songs Love, the Jesus and Mary Circuit's Fair Love Med, the Hollies' Fair Love a Fate, Lick Weather's Sorrow is a Bless and Duran Duran's Is Down There Thing I Should Aware. Extremely, the Reef came on by Crash, I was imaginary to act the trap on the other hit as so as the 4, but I omitted it here, Blaine after acknowledged. In after year, he published his memoirs, emerging at symposiums and gave training session to seeking drummers. A declaration of his household told he dead peaceably at household. May he otherwise ever on 2 and 4, told a Facebook position. The household appreciates your effusion of supporting and prayers how include been stretched to Hal of About the Planet, and reverently query confidentiality in the period of large weeping. No future detailed information will be liberated at the period. Hal Blaine, fond dad of Michelle Blaine, grandpa of Anthony, Joke, Aaron, Whitney, Storm, Always and Lyryk. End of Facebook position by Hal Blaine.